The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Toronto Raptors. Last outing for Toronto, they ended up with a win against Memphis, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. Hey, we'll be seeing D'Angelo Russell here, number 2 pick from the 2015 draft. A lot of fans are hoping that he can take the reins from Kobe Bryant. Kenny, any hope for that?
Taking the reins and do what with them? That's the question, because, you know, Kobe Bryant is an enigma in terms of basketball royalty. It doesn't come around. Every 20 years there's going to be a player like Kobe. And I don't know if this kid is that good, but I like his position, Ernie. I like the way he's steady on the floor, keeps calm, and plays at a great pace.
I don't know where you're from, Ernie, but it never rains in Southern California. That means there can only be one Kobe, period. That said, Russell can be a pretty good guard with his vision and athleticism, but taking the reins, Kobe can't even give him the reins.
Here, take the reins. Whoa, big fella. Whoa. Whoa. There you go, big. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The Raptors look to take charge at the Air Canada Centre here in downtown Toronto. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And I think for the Lakers, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt. And definitely a confidence booster.
And that's what they needed early on. Some performances that prove to themselves and everyone else that they have the talent to compete with any team in the league.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a great dribble penetrator, but three-pointers are not his focus. He said, I feel like I can get to the basket at will, so it feels like settling. Instead, I could have gotten fouled, got free throws, or an easier shot. I'm not discrediting the three-pointer at all. I know I can shoot it. I just don't. Kevin?
And three-pointers certainly on the rise. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. DA, thank you. And, Steve, for both these teams, a lot of young talent, a lot of youthful exuberance out there.
Yeah, the future is bright. When you have guys that play the right way at a young age, it's exciting to see where they will be 2 or 3 years down the line.
Best is yet to come. So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Young is out there with Russell, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. He gets it in there.
Beautiful screen right there from Valanciunas. He is not an easy guy to get around.
Lowry against Russell. Passes it to Ingram. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And here's Toronto. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
Stolen by Tucker. Here we go. Lowry, nobody back. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
When he gets into the lane, Kyle Lowry is so hard to predict, which is why he'll get to the line so often.
Well, the one thing we know about Lowry, he isn't afraid of the big moment, for better or for worse. And Steve, when there is a game-deciding possession, he makes sure to either take the shot or certainly be active in the play.
What you love about Kyle Lowry is that he has a short memory. A bad play or missed shot does not deter him. He comes right back figuring he can make the next play, and he makes a lot of big shots for his team.
Well, you don't think dead-eye shooter, Steve, when you think of Kyle Lowry. That's exactly what he has been at that point guard position for most of his career. Very good shot from distance, and he can stretch out the D.
Ever since his days in Houston, Lowry has been working to improve his three ball. He's been taking over 5 a game for the last few seasons and hitting them at a great clip. Adding the three ball is what's taken him from being a starter on a team to an all-star in this league.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Oh, in the jam by DeRozan.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Russell with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the rejection by Ibaka. Lowry against Russell. No good with the elbow jumper. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Young. Lakers working the ball around now. There's Mozgov. Ibaka with some nice D.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
With that said, expect both squads to bring their A game to both matches.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here is Lowry after the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Here's DeRozan. Good defensive work there by Young. The Lakers trail. There's the dish to Ingram. Picked by Mozgov. To the wing on the left. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Here's DeRozan. Ibaka down low. He's defended by Randall.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms, but for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
Mozgov hits them both. And with some time here tonight, we'll explore a question that's been a hot topic for a while now in the NBA. Steve, do you feel the NBA should do something to prevent a heck of whoever strategy that can slow down, bog down these games?
You know, I don't want to take it away. If you're a bad free throw shooter and you're playing, you got to use the rule. But I think the rule has to come where it's not slowing down the game. I think, well, you get to a certain number, 2 shots and the ball. I think that'll change the way teams play the heck of whoever.
It's not pleasing to watch. I get the strategy. I appreciate the strategy. But visually, it's tough to watch.
It is. But some of these guys, you got to get in the gym and start knocking down some free throws. Start working on it.
Good point.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lowry passes to Ibaka to the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
Russell kicks to Ingram. Picked by Mozgov. There's the triple. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's DeRozan. The 10-footer finds the target. DeRozan's got 6.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
I'm with you. I didn't think he'd get that one off in time, but his shot is so quick. He did.
Now here's Ingram. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Toronto.
You know, and you don't see them leaning too heavily one way or the other, striking a real nice balance between taking it inside and stretching the floor. That's always a sign for me of a well-coached team.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw missing.
Kyle Lowry has always been so consistent at getting himself to the free throw line.
Ennis, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And the second free throw, good. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now Lowry playing Memphis. He was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Valanciunas. Now the feed to DeRozan. Dishes it to Tucker. The shot is good off the backboard. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
And DeRozan not known for his passing, but it's something that he has steadily improved on.
Ibaka against Randall. Kicks to Mozgov. Mozgov sets a screen for Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And one thing DeMar DeRozan, Steve, has become great at is running that high pick and roll with the big, usually something a point guard does, but DeRozan is very deadly in that set.
I love him because he's comfortable handling the basketball out top, does a nice job of coming off the pick and roll, gets to his spot to raise up, and you know if he gets all the way to the rim, he can challenge any big in this league.
And a brief check now of the stats for Mozgov. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 3rd in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
Yeah, they really cost themselves there for sure. You have to make those shots. You just have to.
Here's Ingram following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Mozgov sets a screen for Ingram. And a miss there on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas passes to Tucker. Screened by Ibaka. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Picked by Mozgov. Young sets a screen for Ennis. He dishes it to Ingram. Pulls up on the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Young with the steal. To the inside. Here's Randall, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Raptors with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you love the defense that Ibaka brings to the court every game. Provides big problems for his matchup with his length. Is good to block at least a couple shots every night, it seems.
And with Ibaka and his defensive presence, it's not only the blocks he gets, but the threat of blocks that makes him great.
That's a great point. You see a lot of very talented players start to hear footsteps when they get close to Ibaka. It isn't just that shot blocking that you mentioned. It's his help defense and ability also to defend on the perimeter. Also incredibly strong and very difficult to back down.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for P.J. Tucker. Norman Powell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Now, here's Patterson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dang with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Dang kicks to Black. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. So often there are always interesting stories for every NBA player, Smitty, as to how they got involved in the sport. How did you begin playing basketball?
You know, my dad built a basketball court in the backyard, and that's the way I first started playing. But
how old were you?
I was probably about 7 or 8. But then there was this guy that went to my high school that everybody talked about. I got a chance to be around him. Spencer Haywood.
Oh, you're
really
kidding.
influenced me. One of the greats in the city of Detroit and one of the greats to ever play.
No kidding. And how did he influence you? As a young kid, he got a hold of you?
It did, because you got a chance to talk to a pro. Yeah. And then I think these guys that I didn't get a chance to touch early, but they were from my area, was George Gervin and Magic Johnson. You know, Kevin, they used to call me Irvin Gervin.
I like that. No better nickname, huh?
Not at all.
That's the best.
Pass it and can shoot it.
Oh, that's terrific. Now here's Ennis. Here's Clarkson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Caboclo. Toronto working the ball around now. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. Shoots from 14. He can't get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Dang gets a wide open look. Here's Nance. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Number 1, Brandon Ingram. 3rd is Jakob Poeltl.
Just a productive month for both of these young guys with regard to their rim protection.
And the first one drops. Raptors last season introducing a new logo, new jerseys, revamped colors to go with their new motto, We the North. It seemed to have captured, Steve, the spirit of this fan base.
Yeah, I think some teams like the Brooklyn Nets, they put Brooklyn across the front of all their jerseys, home or away. the Raptors, they like to keep that on the front of their jersey. They want to represent not just Toronto, but the whole country.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
Yeah, it's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Ennis dishes to Dang. The pass to Black. Outside Dang. Feeds it to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons. Quickly adapted to the NBA style. He was named NBA All-First Team in terms of rookies. And last year, he became a much more confident shooter. I mean, despite having to fight for those minutes as they went on that serenading of Kobe Bryant, he really, I felt like, separated himself and also established that he was going to be here for the long haul.
And talking about Clarkson's early success, some people were surprised, Greg, that he lasted until the second round of the 2014 draft. Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .153 left to play here in the first. And here's Ennis. Outside Dang. 5 on the clock. Pass to Black. Here's Clarkson. That one wide left.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lakers trail by 4. Now here's Ennis. Down low. Here's Nance. And the Lakers with another miss. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Caboclo. To the paint.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the Lakers with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. A 3-ball. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 6. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Ennis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. .20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Joseph with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Caboclo. Here's Powell. And he lays it straight in. And the Raptors lead by 5.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he punts the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Their defense has been a huge factor today. They are just batting away everything in their sights.
We've got Ibaka. Corey Joseph is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Caboclo in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here is Russell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound, but they get it back. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Powell. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Joseph, the pass to Ibaka. His first shot coming late. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Deng kicks to Nance. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Nance has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. It's deflected. Here's Pirtle, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a look here at the shot chart.
And as this chart shows, things just aren't falling for him like they usually do. He isn't ice cold, but nothing is falling his way, and he's become an inefficient source of points for his team.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the 7-footer, Jakob Poeltl, a smooth, fluid athlete for his size. And he's got tremendous bloodlines, guys. Both of his parents were members of the Austrian national volleyball team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tariq Black. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And Nick Young is subbed in for Clarkson. Good on the second free throw. And Pirtle picking basketball over volleyball. I guess you could say it worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, they said growing up in Vienna, there wasn't a good youth volleyball program nearby, so he just went with hoops. And instead in 7-1, I'd have to say it's worked out pretty good for the big fella.
Now, here is Russell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Raptors.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Rosen dishes to Tucker.
Oh, hit that.
Lowry against Russell. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Lowry showing how crafty he can be with that hoop inside.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. They set the pick. And Tucker has it in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He was just way too open there. Of course he's going to make the defense pay for letting him shoot from there.
Inside, Ingram. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Patterson is checked in for Pirtle. The Lakers also with a sub. Randall's checked in for Nance.
And D'Angelo Russell, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
Down low, here's Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's DeRozan. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Memphis.
He really did an outstanding job setting up his teammates as well. The defense could not figure out where the ball was going to go next.
Clock at 4. And Patterson kicks it to Tucker. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 5. And stolen by Patterson. Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Randall. Back to Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. Russell's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Screen by Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. Off the pick. Here's Patterson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Active footwork from Patterson helping him get the rebound.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Patterson. Steve, you played in your 14-year career mainly at that shooting guard. Great size. The position at 6'7". Is size still the same advantage that it once was in your day?
I think so, if you're skilled. And I'll tell you a quick story, Kevin. I started off as a point guard. Everybody wanted to be Magic Johnson, then moved to the 2 guard. I know it was time to retire when my last year they had me playing the 5. I said, that's it. It's time to go. Just for a couple games.
Yeah. What did you feel your best position was?
I thought at 2 guard position. At first I thought it was
you were an
point
all-star
guard.
at the 2 guard.
Yes. Coming in as that point guard. Offensively, I was okay. Look, Kevin, defensively, trying to check those little point guards.
Tough.
I was struggling.
Here's Russell following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Off the screen, Mozgov, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
On its way from Young for 2. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Raptors leading by 6. 16 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Lowry against Russell. Mozgov kicks to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Timofey Mozgov.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. to the left side wing. Outside Lowry. Shoots from 8. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Shots good from Young. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Lowry, 5 points in the game. Here's Patterson, but they recover it. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Second chance shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game. DeRozan, one of the biggest free agent names this past offseason, had a lot of interest from pretty much all around the league. But I'm sure DeMar enjoyed the entire process, but also sure that he's glad it's over.
And he can't get the first one. And for DeRozan in his free agency courtship, it's understandable to see why so many teams, Steve, wanted him on their roster.
Yeah, the reason why, he's coming off a terrific season where he was an all-star. And don't forget, he is still very young and has a lot of prime seasons left in front of him.
And he's good on the second.
Love how DeRozan has grown as a player, as a leader of this team. And he's done a great job learning how to get to the line more frequently.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team, the Raptors third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Off the screen. Another shot. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Plays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Randall is screen on Lowry. Ennis kicks to Mozgov. He feeds it to Young. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And here's Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Patterson. Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Norman Powell comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Lakers also changing it up. Black's checked in for Mozgov. Bang comes in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Nick Young. Here's Black. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Now, here's Joseph. 6-point lead. And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. Patterson a screen on Clarkson. Powell dishes to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Caboclo, he's checked in for the Raptors. Inside, here's Ennis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead. Joseph the pass to Pop. He kicks to Ibaka. And again, Toronto no luck.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Ennis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw drops for Ennis. We've seen so many former players who are now coaches in the NBA and players that, Steve, you played against. Do you ever think that they'd be coaches when you faced off against them as you were playing them?
Yeah, some of those guys, for sure, like a Jason Kidd, I say he's going to make a great coach one day. You just knew it was in his blood. Now you get a chance to see Steve Kerr, T. Lue, Tyronn Lue's one of those guys. He's going to make a good coach, and they're doing it right now and having a lot of success.
Kevin McHale, to me, was the thinking man's player, was a terrific coach. He did both, but he lost the job at Houston, which shocked so many people.
You know, I thought he did a fantastic job. And one thing you love about Kevin McHale, he also was a general manager, then got a chance to come to the coaching role. He just has a basketball mind. He loves the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Ennis kicks to Black. The layup missed.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Clarkson. 11-point game his last outing. The dish now to Ennis. And the Lakers with another miss. Toronto leading by 6. Caboclo kicks to Powell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The Raptors have been arguably the worst defensive team in the league before the arrival of head coach Dwayne Casey. They struggle from season to season to be able to stop the basketball. But last season, a big step in the right direction.
And the Raptors going into last season brought in defenders in free agency, guys like Damari Carroll and Joseph and Biyombo.
But they also simplified their defensive coverages, more in line with what other teams are doing. They still have to get better contesting the threes. Last season, they allowed the second best percentage in the league.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. And Dwayne Casey given the vote of confidence by the Raptors front office, but with the team underachieving at times in the playoffs, the pressure is still there.
Yeah, the second seed in the East, but the Raps struggled to translate that to the postseason. Casey, a quality coach, but it's a fickle business, and you're judged on wins. Most importantly, playoff wins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
And Ennis drops them both. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Joseph with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Baseline J on the way, and that basket is in from Caboclo. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
There's the screen. Here's Ennis. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now the feed to Joseph. In the corner, Powell with it. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
These are 2 teams going different ways.
Now, here's Clarkson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Joseph after the basket by Los Angeles. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Bang for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell dishes to Joseph. Back to Powell. Joseph, the pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Now Dang from 15 feet away. And so we conclude the first half. Raptors lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 16 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back to On 2K. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
He has been relentless so far in this game. It really is going to have to be a total team effort to try to slow him down.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Nick Young is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
Look at the focus in DeRozan's eyes on that shot. A guy right in his face, but he had no problem finishing it.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Tucker, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
The Raptors has embraced a physical style of play. Strong on the glass, forcing a lot of turnovers, and offensively, they live at the free throw line.
That's good from Tucker. And as you always say, the Raptors play tough, but they also play under control.
That's the key. They force turnovers and they draw fouls, but don't commit them at the other end. The sign of a well-coached team, it gives them a huge advantage.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Lakers trail by 12. Outside, Russell. Ingram kicks to Mozgov. Picked by Randall. Here's Ingram, just 5 to shoot, and he's good on the 3 ball. Ingram's got 13.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Lowry, Mozgov with the block. Russell against Lowry. Here's Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game. Raptors leading by 7.
Watch outside.
Outside Lowry.
Yo, set it up.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Here's DeRozan. A rebound by the Lakers.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
Young's shot is off. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The 3. The rebound by Young.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right out of the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the dribble from the elbows, terrific spin moves in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder.
That free throw good from Randle. He's off on the second.
Valanciunas over the last few years has always been pretty good offensively, and also now on the defensive end, he's a guy that's not a liability. He has taken large strides to improve in that area.
Here's Russell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Raptors leading by 8. Looking at Valanciunas and his defense, he seems to be a lot more decisive in his actions, Steve. Seems like a small thing, but that means so much at his level.
Yeah, Jonas is not hesitant on the rotations and charging out to the perimeter. He's playing with more confidence on the defensive end. He'll be all right. Valanciunas, he'll show you flashes of dominance, and then sometimes you can't find. And clearly the potential is there for him, and he feels consistently on the verge of breaking out.
And he knocks down the first one. For Valanciunas, it isn't like his numbers aren't productive. He's come close to averaging a double-double for quite some time. You were talking about this the other day, Steve, but you just know that he can be so much more.
Yeah, sometimes it takes longer for big guys to develop. You have to be patient with a guy like Valanciunas. He's been in the league for a while now, but remember, he's still only 24 years old.
Timeout called. The Lakers.
Timeout. Started.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Remarkable scoring display that he's putting on. They have to regroup, stop the momentum, plain and simple. They have to cool him off for a couple minutes. One strategy they might employ is to force him to work hard on the defensive end and to try and sap some of his energy.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Screened by Russell. And no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Tried to lay it in against some tough defense. Probably not the best decision right there.
Russell dishes to Young. Lakers passing it around. Ingram. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Lowry. He has 5. Dishes it to Ibaka. Off the left rim and out.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
It's tipped. Ingram with the steal. Young passes to Ingram. Back to Young. Down low. There's Mozgov. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he makes the first.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
The Raptors making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. Mozgov hits them both. Toronto leading by 8. Outside DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's 6 points for Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And the shot goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lowry against Russell. Over in the corner, Randall. The pass to Mozgov. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Buries it down low. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Randall a screen on Lowry. Here's Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. He dishes it to Tucker. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Ingram. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Mozgov.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Valanciunas. 2 shots. The first free throw is good.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Caboclo, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Young dishes to Russell from 13. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And it's DeRozan missing. Lakers trail by 7. And Young kicks to Ingram. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts. And then Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel, instead choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one-and-done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
Good on the second free throw. Raptors leading by 6. Powell with it. 11 points in the game. There's a good screen. Patterson, the screen. Now Joseph passes it to Patterson. On the clock. It's stolen by Dang. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Powell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Powell's got 13.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Here's Black, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
Patterson, the screen. There's a screen. The shot by Powell, no good. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And here is Joseph. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Corey Joseph has shown that he is one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. Just runs the team perfectly. Smitty eats minutes, played solid defense, and keeps everything running smoothly with the second unit.
You need a floor general like Corey Joseph coming off the bench. Joseph is one of the best in the game at making that happen. Most teams would be happy with him as a starter.
Free throw good, Joseph.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Black, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Joseph kicks to Powell. Back to Joseph. Pass to Caboth. Rebound the Lakers. Left side, Nance. He feeds it to Ennis. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Great open look there. Patterson's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of forwards in the league are as comfortable from range as Patterson is.
Stolen by Joseph. Inside, here's Powell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
They set the screen. Clarkson with the ball. Powell's there, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Black kicks to Clarkson. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Luolde. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 13.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Ennis. He's got 12. Stolen by Joseph. And the pass to Caboclo. Over to the left wing. Powell kicks to Caboclo. And it's blocked by Dang. A minute 50 left to play in the 3rd. And again, unable to change momentum here. Toronto leading by 10. Joseph with the ball. He kicks to Patterson. Joseph up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caboclo, the pass to Patterson. Shot from 12. That's short off the rim. Lakers trail by 10. The dish to Clarkson. There's the feed to Dang. The 11-footer. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Toronto now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them, and it's good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Caboclo kicks to Patterson. Toronto working the ball around now. From the arc. Shot by Joseph. No good. Deflects the pass. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
And the first one at the line is good. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Ennis dishes to Nance, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
Now Joseph, pass to Caboclo. Dishes to Powell. Shot off the pick, and the jumper falls for him. Powell's got 17 now. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Raptors out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ibaka. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Russell kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Mozgov. Young in the corner. There's the screen to the wing right side. The second chance effort. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Randall.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Here's Valanciunas. Young with the steal. Kicks it to Ingram. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the middle, here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Lakers trail by 13. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Russell against Lowry. Floats one, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
At the line for your Raptors, DeMar DeRozan. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young, a screen on DeRozan. Feeds it to Ingram. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here's Lowry. To the middle. Mozgov with the steal. Ingram kicks to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Young with no one around. And the Lakers get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
Lakers trail by 15. Timeout called the Lakers.
Started.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
And again, the Lakers no good. Raptors leading by 15. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Here's Ibaka, tries to save it. Valanciunas dishes to Tucker. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Inside. That's good from Randle on the assist by Russell. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Russell against Lowry. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 17.
A nice make there from Lowry in the mid-range. He can do some damage from there.
Russell against DeRozan. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. DeRozan against Russell. It's good. And that's 11 points for Julius Randle.
That's just an impeccable offensive set there to get an easy look inside.
Now, here's Lowry. Screened by Ibaka. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Out to DeRozan. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Ingram. Count the basket. Ingram's got 14 points now in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside Lowry. Out to the right wing. Outside DeRozan. There's the three. Mozgov grabs the board.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now may not be the best way to get it done.
And it's Ingram missing. Toronto leading by 15. Outside DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Ingram kicks to Russell. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered closely. Here's Valanciunas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
That little pump fake from Valanciunas can be deadly. The defender had to respect it.
At the line for your Raptors, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 19. To the inside. Here's Mozgov. Basket good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas dishes to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. DeRozan against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And that one hits back iron. Lakers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker. DeRozan in the corner. To the paint. Here's Ibaka, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul it.
Serge Ibaka. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Ibaka. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, the NBA now playing games in London every season. Games selling out in record time. Word is, Steve, the league would eventually like to launch a 4-team division in Europe. You think that could work?
No, I don't think so. I think when you look at it, that's be so hard for teams traveling back and forth, and especially those teams in Europe. They'll be traveling over here to the States a lot. I can see an all-star game in Europe, maybe in London.
Too, yes.
I think an all-star game first.
Russell, no good.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Out to DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 27.
It seems that DeRozan has been involved in every score out there in this one, just zipping around the floor.
Mozgov a screen on Lowry. Russell dishes to Randle. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 13 points for Julius Randle.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Russell against Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Young's shot is off. Raptors leading by 18. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Valanciunas kicks it to Tucker. Off target with his 3.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
The Raptors have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside DeRozan. Charity stripe shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Clarkson, he's checked in for Nick Young. Lakers trail by 15. Timeout called the Lakers.
Guard it.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in. Here's Russell. Mozgov a screen on Lowry. Young in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tucker the pass to Lowry. He kicks it to Valanciunas from 12 feet out. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lakers trail by 17. And Young kicks to Mozgov. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He is just taking really smart shots and playing within his game right now.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now the pass to Valanciunas. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. The feed to Ibaka. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ibaka's got 9 points here in the second half.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
It would take a very, very special comeback for them to chop down this lead.
That one falls. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Steve, you had to fight through your share of injuries in your career. How often are players playing right now through an injury during an NBA season?
You know, a lot, Kevin. And then so many guys, especially knee injuries and ankle injuries. And it changes your game. It definitely changed mine. Went from a point guard, slow, got slower. So I started to be able to work on my shot, knock down shots. But injuries is a tough part of basketball.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
2 shots.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Randall. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Clarkson in for Young. That one is no good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Toronto.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Valanciunas.
He took up a lot of space under the boards tonight, guys. He had it in his mind that every missed shot was going to be his. And he went out there and got those rebounds, a strong effort on the glass.
Ennis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Deng, and that one comes up a bit short.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
A nice shot by Tucker.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
The right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
Now here's Nance. Here's Clarkson. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. That one rolling around and rims out.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
All you ask for is execution, and those shots will fall later.
Number 43. At the line for the Lakers, Tyler Ennis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Ennis drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Valanciunas in the high post. Let's go. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyle, you did it at both ends tonight. How would you assess your own game?
I just want to stop the basket, I want to do anything it takes to win, help my team win. Tonight, was passing the ball, not my shot wasn't falling, but, I had too many turnovers, but I passed the ball well, and we got the win. That's all that matters.
Great job tonight, Kyle. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas. And it's become a routine night for him with his regular double-double once again. He does that as easily as ordering that number 2 combo.
This guy is efficient. He don't believe in taking bad shots. He's all about the high-quality shots. It makes him a powerful presence in the low post, and he can impact the game on the defense end, too. He takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
There were a lot of things he did well tonight, but nothing topped what he was able to do on that glass. He exploded for 18 rebounds. This was all about sweat, strength, and energy. He battled hard for position on every single shot attempt and was always ready to pounce when the ball came near him.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.